Hi friends, I'm Allie. I'm the crochet designer behind the turtle trunk, and in today's video I wanted to share with you 6 free crochet scarf patterns that I have on my blog theturtletrunk.com and also here on my YouTube channel. Crochet scarves are the perfect accessory for fall and winter and colder weather. I live in Ohio and we are only days away from the first official day of autumn, and although it is still really hot here, it should be cooling down soon. So I decided to pull out all of my crochet scarves to be prepared for when the weather does drop. And I figured I would make this video to show you each one of the patterns that I have and we can compare them. I'll try them on and tell you the differences. So if you are interested in making a new scarf, you can decide which one you like best and which one you want to make. Crochet scarves are great for gifts. You can make them for yourself, your kids, your family, your friends. Sell them at markets in the fall and winter or Christmas. With the holidays coming up, crochet scarves are such a great gift because usually they do work up pretty quick and easy. And all of these patterns I'm sharing today are quick and easy. So let's go compare them. I'll try them on and tell you about each one. And I would love to hear in the comments which one is your favorite. Have you made any of these before? Which one or ones do you plan on making? I would love to hear your thoughts on each of these patterns. And again, you can find all of these patterns for free on my blog, theturtletrunk.com, and also here on my YouTube channel. I will link to them all down below, so if you want to make one of them, you can find them. So let's go take a closer look at each one of these patterns. First, we have the Easy Breezy Scarf. This was the first crochet scarf pattern I designed and released, and as the name would suggest, this pattern is easy. It is a beginner-friendly pattern and uses only one basic crochet stitch, which is the half double crochet stitch. The stitches are worked in the back loop only, which will create this beautiful ribbing effect across the scarf. This pattern is worked in back and forth rows and is one of those projects you can just mindlessly work on while watching your favorite shows on the couch, which I love. I also love how easy it is to adjust the sizing of this pattern. The instructions include 4 sizes for children and adults, but you can adjust the length and width to be any size. You can also seam the ends together like I did to make an infinity scarf, or you can leave it as a long straight scarf if you prefer. This scarf is really versatile. You can wear it loosely or wrapped around the neck multiple times to be more snug. I think it's a great layering piece and is great for cool fall weather as well as cold winter weather. I used 1 skein of Caron Big Cakes in the color Cookie Crumble, but you can use any medium 4-weight yarn that you'd like. Out of all 6 of these scarf patterns, the Easy Breezy Scarf is definitely the easiest and most beginner friendly. So if you are new to crochet, then this would be the perfect scarf pattern for you. Next up, we have the Country Cottage Cowl. It features a gorgeous texture from alternating between double crochets and front post double crochet stitches. It may look intricate or intimidating if you've never crocheted a post stitch before, but it's actually quite easy to make and it works up fast since you're just alternating between the 2 stitches. This pattern includes 2 sizes, a child and adult size, but you can easily adjust the length and width to be any size. I think this pattern is great for gifts or selling at markets because of its amazing texture and stitches. I love this cowl for adding just a bit of warmth, and it's a beautiful addition to any outfit. For yarn, I used less than 1 skein of Big Twist Value, but you can use any medium 4-weight yarn that you'd like. Next, we have the Pico Scarf. If you're familiar with my patterns, then you will recognize the Pico stitch because I use it a lot. And I actually have 3 different versions of a Pico Scarf, so this is the first one and I'll share the other 2 next. So this scarf pattern uses the Pico single crochet stitch, which is one of my favorite crochet stitches. It's this cute little bump stitch that adds such a nice texture to your crochet projects. I combine it with some other stitches to create this really fun and unique fabric. You can make your Pico scarf any length or width, and you can either seam up the ends like I did to make an infinity scarf or leave them and keep it a long straight scarf. I made mine nice and long so that I can wear it multiple ways. You can wear it as 1 loop around the neck or wrap it up another 2 or 3 times depending on how snug you want it. The colder it is outside, the more I like to wrap it around, making it perfect for both fall and winter. For yarn, I use about 2 skeins of I Love This yarn in the color Suede Shoes, but you can use any medium 4-weight yarn that you'd like. Next, we have the Pico Cowl. This pattern features the same amazing stitches and textures as the Pico Scarf, but it's just shorter and wider to make a cowl. You can also easily adjust the length and width to be any size. I made mine 2-tone to add a little extra interest. You can make yours 1 solid color, 2-tone like mine, or even add more colors and make stripes. I love a cowl because it just adds a little extra warmth around the neck, but it's lightweight and is just a great accessory for a fall outfit. For yarn, I used less than 1 skein each of I Love This yarn in Sun Gold and Tweed, but you can use any medium 4-weight yarn that you'd like. And here's the last version of the Pico Scarf, the Pico Triangle Scarf. So again, it features the same amazing stitches and textures as the Pico Scarf and Pico Cowl, but this time it's worked into a triangle shape. You can adjust the size of this scarf by just repeating the row repeat as many times as you'd like, and you can have fun with the colors. I used 4 different colors for mine, but you can use less or more, whatever you'd like. It also features this nice pointed border. This pattern I think is just so beautiful. I love the Pico Triangle Scarf because it's just a little bit more elegant and has that little bit of extra interest. You can wear it as a shawl draped across the back and over the shoulders, or my favorite way to wear it is with the triangle in the front. I think this looks so good, especially if you pair it with a nice jacket. For yarn, I use Lion Brand yarn Color Theory, but you can substitute for any medium 4-weight yarn. Last but certainly not least, we have the Bonfire Scarf. The Bonfire Scarf alternates between textured stripes using the rice stitch and flat stripes using the half double crochet stitch. I used 5 colors for my Bonfire Scarf, but you can use as many or few colors as you'd like. This pattern includes 4 different sizes for children and adults, but you can easily adjust the size to be any length and width. One of my favorite parts of this scarf is the twisted fringe ends. It gives it such a cool look, and twisted fringe won't fray, which is a big bonus. You can also work regular fringe instead if you prefer, or add a different border or no border at all. There are so many different ways you can wear your Bonfire Scarf, and I just love how cozy and warm it is, and it's just a showstopper, I think. I used a mix of a bunch of different yarn brands because I wanted a certain color palette and couldn't find it all in one brand, so you can use any medium 4-weight yarn that you'd like. The Bonfire Scarf is perfect for cold winter weather, and I think it's my favorite scarf out of the 6. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, I would love to hear which one of these scarf patterns are your favorite. Have you made any of them before? Which ones do you plan on making? And I'd love to hear what yarn colors you're planning on using, if you're gonna make any of them, or who you're gonna give them to, or if you're making it for yourself. I wanna know all the things, so let me know down in the comments below. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.